Hi there, it's Monday the 5th of May 2014, it's Bank Holiday Monday. I hope you've had a great weekend, and welcome to trendfollower.co.uk, and I'm going to talk about a trade that I placed the other day, Friday, the end of last week, and I'm also going to talk about a trade that I plan to place tomorrow, that's Tuesday the 6th of May, and I'm also going to update you about the portfolio that I have, so I hope you'll find it enjoyable, and thanks for joining me. So this is this week's buy purchase, and what I've done is to open a position in SAB Miller PLC, which is a brewer, and you can see that the price is rising, and so that's triggered my interest. It did actually catch my eye last week, but I've only opened a position this week. So SAB Miller, if I open up the graph, you can see that it's done very well over the years, but then since about a year ago it's been falling. If I open the graph just to that area, you can see that it's been falling up until sort of the end of January, and since then the price has been rising, and so I'm hopping on board, and I'm going to track it up and we'll see just how far it goes. So this week's trade for me has been a long position, an opening of SAB Miller. Okay, I thought I'd give you a heads up on the other position that I'm planning on opening this week. Again, this is a long position, but in something different to a share. It's a buy of the Pimco Total Return Exchange Traded Fund, which is a bond ETF, and you can see that the price has been rising since the autumn, and is going up nicely here. It was at quite a high in April of last year, and fell down pretty badly. So if you shorted that, you'd have done well if you could have shorted it, but it now seems to be going the other way, and I plan to hop aboard and open a long position in BOND, so Pimco Total Return Exchange Traded Fund, total bonds. So we'll see how that goes. And I'll just run you through the portfolio that I have going at the moment. So the first one up is Peabody Energy Corporation. This is an American stock. They produce coal, I think, so I don't really care what they do, to be honest, but as long as they go in the direction that I want. So I opened a long position in this last week, and already this is in profit. You can see this was the week that I did the buy, and we're up here now. So this is a nicely profitable position so far. So Peabody Energy Corporation. And the next one up is Real D, which was opened back in February and fell back rather badly, but is now moving up in the right direction, and pretty much is at par. So Real D is going in the right direction. So again, that just shows the beauty of having a trailing stop. So what I'm using is a stop using an historical price. So again, people that have done my course will understand what I'm talking about here, but nice wide stop to start with, and this is gradually moving up in the direction that we want. So coffee, again, those of you that follow my blog regularly will know the wild ride that we're having with coffee. Again, this was a long position that was opened somewhere down here and has just done stormingly well, and is now very much in profit. Great position. It's actually been the saving grace of the whole portfolio. The problem with these sorts of parabolic rises, as you'll know, is that you can get heart-wrenching dropbacks like occurred here. Fortunately, my position wasn't stopped out here, and I'm riding the upward trend. So ETFS coffee going great guns. Let's hope it keeps going. The Brazil position was opened, I think, 3 weeks ago, about here. Everything in Brazil seems to be doing very well, and it fell back, and now it's starting to rise back up again. So I'm happy about that. This isn't a position, but it's just a chart of the FTSE, and you can see since about a year ago, the FTSE really hasn't gone anywhere. Actually, it's been going down and up and down and up and down and up and down and up and up, and here it is. So who knows where the FTSE will go next, but the FTSE isn't going anywhere at the moment. Just thought I'd show you that. International Tower Hill Mines. Again, if I just open the graph out, you can see how this has just fallen away, and is starting to rise. But unfortunately, it has had quite a pullback, and I think that you'll know that I was stopped out of this position. I think at par actually it went up, and I had a trailing stop that I moved up to par, and the position was closed. But I am in love with this stock because of the graph, which is probably the wrong thing to do. And I opened the position again, and at the moment it's just I've lost money so far, but I'm optimistic that this once it starts to go could really take off. But that's just my opinion, and I really should let the numbers do the talking. Wheat, again, bought somewhere around here, fell back, now rising again. I think I'm at par with wheat, possibly just slightly short. No doubt I'll have bought it just about the highest point here. That's where I buy everything, just at the highest point. But hopefully, the pressure will be on for the price of wheat to rise, and this will go up. So we'll see. Sugar, conversely, has done the opposite. I bought, I think, here, and as you can see, the price has been down and up and down and down, unfortunately. So at the moment, this position is very much a loss-making position, but it's not a loss until it's closed. So let's see how that goes. Anglo-American, a mining stock, is pretty much a par. I bought it somewhere here. It fell back down badly and started to rise my blood pressure, of course, but it's come back up. But past 3 or 4 weeks, it's hasn't done loads. This week's been quite a good week, but if I open the graph up, you can see it's come down from a high of 34. We're now down at 15.65. So to me, again, if we can just hang in there, this could be meteoric, but I guess all speculators say that. CenturyLink, this is an American internet provider. They're going in the right direction. Keep going, guys, doing a great job. So they've been falling down, but now they're coming back up the other way. So keep going, CenturyLink. Japan, okay, the Nikkei. So this has been falling, and I went short here, and it rose, of course, as everything does that I short. But then it fell again, and now it's rising again, and well, we'll just see. I'm just going to follow my rules here. I'm just going to crank my stop downwards. My stop's up here, and we'll just see. We'll see how that goes, because despite lots of people saying how amazingly well Japan is going to do, if we look at the graph here, you can see it's been quite a rise up here, but we're really at a position where it could go either way. So we'll see. The Aussie dollar, which I bought here, has fallen back, and well, not making money there, but watch this space. Now, this was an interesting position that I opened last week. I possibly opened it rather prematurely. This is part of it's an index actually of household goods and home construction. One of the things that I noticed last week was that the house builders seem to be having a rough old time, and I wanted to short them, but the spread betting platform that I use seem to be very reluctant to allow me to open a short position in a far quarter. So, and I'm not interested in doing DFBs, daily funded bets, because of having to do the rollover every day. It's just very, very expensive. So what I thought I'd do was find an index that I could short, because there's no requirement to own an underlying share, because there isn't one. This is just an index that's created by the actuaries. So I've gone short here. Now it doesn't actually fit the criteria for me shorting, and I possibly should have waited to see what would happen, but I am short in this index. This is a kind of sub-index of the FTSE 350, and my theory is that home constructors were doing badly, so I wanted to go short, which I've done, and well, this week's it's risen, of course, but we'll see how that goes. It may not have been a good decision. We'll see. Aluminium. Again, I didn't really follow my rules with this, so this is how you learn trading. I was going long alley back here, and it hadn't fit my rules to make a buy, and the position's fallen away. So you get what you deserve in life, don't you? So this has been a bad move, and I'm going to get stopped out unless aluminium turns around. So watch this space for my education about about trading. So that wasn't too good. So that was the weekly update. I hope you found it interesting, and many thanks for joining me, Andy Rowe, on trendfollower.co.uk, and I look forward to catching up with you next week. Have a great week. Bye.